Hello, how's everyone doing? My name's Christian Robledo, and today I'm doing a persuasive speech on should college athletes get paid? Football athletes, should they get paid? Because come on, like the amount of time and effort they put into their program is like the same thing as a job. Honestly speaking, like if you're an athlete and you're listening to this, you can say it's true. You can say it's true. Like honestly, like you're putting in at least probably 20 hours in a week towards the sport you love, the thing you love doing. So with this issue, the amount of money is brought in through the college is is all from sports. Okay, I believe their sports revenue is at least, I believe, 80% of the whole school. Most universities, most not all, definitely not all. So the ways that money gets brought in and how much you can tell when the revenue starts to go up is the attendance that you are maintaining or growing or losing. But the audience that comes to the games, buys tickets, they go to the concession stand, they get snacks, they get water, the extra stuff. That's what helps, and it's a lot of people that go to these football games. It's more than basketball. It really is. Like, some people that say it's just another PE sort of thing. No. Never it will be, because no. Next, going through, and you're thinking, why, where is the time to find that is gone through? And I'm gonna say is, whenever they have away games sometimes, and when at the D1 level, they need to fly. They need to drop whatever they're doing. They don't need to drop it, but they need to take it with them. They can't go to class. They can't go to the class, so they can't get in-person things. And then they have to fly across the country. And then go play a game and then fly back. Maybe they have jet lag or they're they're very tired or something. I don't know. But that's how it is. That's what sucks about it. This is about college football. Athletes should get paid, in my opinion. Also, there's a lot of athletes that have been just dropping school because football didn't pan out. If you're able to pay your athletes, so many more of them will stay in school, in which you guys need, we need, others need, everything, because the more intelligence we have, you want to help people. That's how. And it starts with students who work at labs at night or a bookstore get paid. They get paid so they could pay off their school. Think about it. Like that's what sucks, and if you're able to pay your athletes, and if they had a side job, maybe a lot of them would stick around, work on a degree, skills, anything they need. Maturity, because they're honestly, everyone needs it. Like, most people need some more maturity. Most people. So then, and then, like, think about also, what if a player gets hurt? The hospital bills are through the roof nowadays. Like, all honesty, the hospital bills can be through the roof these days, you know, leading to, like, their bodies getting damaged. Their bodies, the amount that a player has to give their body up for the school, for their, I mean, you're obviously playing to make the NFL. No doubt about it. But if you get hurt, you don't make the NFL. You don't make it. The NFL is really based off of, okay, the running back position is mostly. If they get injured in college, they play most 4 or 5 years. And the draft stock becomes lower. Careers are getting shortened because of injuries. I'm gonna give you an example. Jonathan Franklin was a college beast. He was supposed to be a star in the NFL, but he got injured right before the draft, and he went from a first round draft pick, and then he dropped to the 4th, and then he got hurt before even playing for the Packers, and that was it. Like, careers are insane. Injuries, the amount that is on the line for another human being. Like, come on. Now being so is the amount of money that any other sport does too. Let's throw that into consideration, because right now, speaking, football is making more than the 35 other sports combined. Football has an amount of they bring in a revenue of 31.9 million. The other 35 sports bring in 31.7. Like, football has more. Like, oh, that's insane to even say that. Because that is a lot of that is a lot. Like, at the University of Texas, the school's most revenue from athletics is 182 million. 70% comes from football. Like, oh my God. In college, football, like in life, money doesn't solve every problem. You're right. But the one thing it does do, it gives you a head start in how you grow as a person. You know, and the amount of money that football produces for college itself is just, it's unordinary. Like, I mean, it's been happening forever, but like, it's unordinary, and it shouldn't be that way. Like, it really shouldn't be that way. Greatly recognized that football is making more money than the rest of the sports, the rest of the 35 sports. Like, what more would you want? Like, what more? Is there more to give? Is there really more to give? There's not. There's really not. And shown before, the amount of time and work given will affect the rest of that athlete's career. Not career, life. rest of their life. Thank you for listening. This was a fun speech to do for me, and I wanted to choose this because it's a topic that's been going around for a few years now. Trust in it, believe it. I believe it's true. I believe it should happen. Quote me on that.